What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here, and in today's video we got a new cup, guys. July's Silph League Arena Tournament will be called the Jungle Cup. That's right, guys, the Jungle Cup has been dropped. It is going to contain grass, bug, electric, and normal. So we get to see normal for the first time, guys, and this is absolutely amazing. And of course, this cup drops while I'm asleep, being in the United Kingdom, definitely in a huge time zone difference, but it is 4:30 a.m. right now, so I'm trying to get this information out to you guys, and we're just going to take a look at the top rankings, what Pokemon are going to be looking really strong, and then we're going to dive into some battles, so you guys can start to get a good idea of what Pokemon are going to be good for July's Silph League Arena Tournament. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone that I met at GoFest. You guys were absolutely amazing. Meeting and greeting you guys at the arena and all over the GoFest grounds and at the championships, the after party, and all of that. It was truly an awesome experience, so I hope you guys had a good time at GoFest. Now, sadly, I didn't get to record a lot of stuff like other content creators do, where they kind of vlog their experience. As you guys know, I create videos from home, but I did run into a lot of the other content creators, so you may see me pop in their videos every now and then. Just like Trainer Tips video when he was Uncle Rick. He caught me and King. He shook our hands saying, "I'm Rick," in his video, and he completely fooled us. I didn't realize that it was him, so it was absolutely hilarious. And they also did a lot of great footage for the Silph League Arena Championship, so we may see a video coming from them just highlighting that event if you guys want to see that. And also, if you guys wanted to see the Silph League Arena Tournament Championships, it's on their Twitch page. The videos are saved on their Twitch page, so link down in the description to that. And if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the latest Pokemon Go PvP content. Without further ado, let's get right into the Jungle Cup. Alright, so we're just gonna head right over to two of our favorite and most informational PvP Pokemon Go PvP resources. That is going to be PvPoke and Pokebattler.com. Looking at PvPoke.com at the Jungle Cup, guys, first thing I notice is the top three are absolutely dominant. Forretress, Vigoroth, and Noctowl. Guys, this is going to be really strong. First of all, Forretress, majority of us have from the Rainbow Cup. Forretress is going to be huge. It's going to be able to farm all those grass type Pokemon very well. As you guys see, it might have a different move set. With Heavy Slam, Earthquake, that Rock Tomb really not going to be coming in too clutch, because there isn't going to be that Charizard. If the internet will load. No? Alright, we'll refresh the page here. But yeah, Forretress looking really strong. As you can see, Heavy Slam, Earthquake probably going to be the best. It is going to dominate those bug and those grass type Pokemon. But it is going to be beat by some other Pokemon like Pidgeot and Magnezone. Those are going to be some interesting picks for sure. Vigoroth, again, guys, we have seen this from Community Day. Vigoroth is going to be a beast. First of all, it's one of the top fighting picks for Worlds, for good reason, and the fact that we can now use it in the Jungle Cup, and you guys recently got this from the Community Day. I would highly suggest investing in this, especially unlocking that second charge move, because that Bulldoze is going to be coming in clutch. We are going to see Pokemon like Lantern and other electric type Pokemon coming in here that will be weak to that Bulldoze, and then Body Slam is just going to put so much pressure on the field. As you guys can see, it's going to do very well against electric type Pokemon, against the rock electric type Pokemon, but it is going to get handled pretty well, decently, by Venusaur, Beedrill, Meganium. But as you guys notice, those numbers aren't super high, which means this guy doesn't have a huge counter. With the fact that its weakness is fighting, it's not going to have massive amounts of heavy counters. We're not going to see a Metachan in this meta. We're not going to see, Hitmonchan or Machamp or anything like that. So these are going to be pretty soft counters, which means shielding is going to be crucial when it comes to these victories, because you could technically shield twice. Let's say we take a look at Venusaur. As you guys can see, if he doesn't have any shields, if Venusaur has no shields, we have one shield, Vigoroth can win. Body Slam spam is going to be huge. As you guys can see, they're 47 damage. Vigoroth's going to be an absolute great Pokemon. Now, again, the next Pokemon that is going to be huge is going to be Noctowl for sure. And they are top 3, and most of the time in our rankings, the top 3 aren't ones you're really going to want to take. Sometimes, you want to pick and choose some of those to get some balance, but this time around, these 3 are looking really strong. Noctowl, again, Wing Attack, Sky Attack, Psychic or Nightshade, really going to be handling those Bug and Grass type Pokemon, but it's going to lose hard to those Electric type Pokemon. As you guys can see, that rating of 800. Definitely going to be losing to the Electric types, but that is okay. But this is just, this is so exciting. Noctowl, by the way, guys, be sure to trade for Hoot because you have to power up Noctowl pretty high when it comes to its level. So if we take a look at my Noctowl, Noctowl is going to be, as you guys can see, pretty high up there. But the thing is, its unlock cost is only 10,000. As you guys can see right there, this isn't a Noctowl that I am going to use, but it's unlock of 10,000. So it's going to be really good investment if you guys can trade for a high combat power Hoot and then unlock it, so you can really save a lot of Stardust this time around. But yeah, looking at these rankings, it's looking very interesting. Scissor, actually really exciting for those of you who have a shiny Scissor, shiny Scyther. This is looking like a lot of fun. Scissor is a very spammy, kind of glass cannon-y Pokemon, but it's going to handle some of those really big grass and bug type attackers, which is going to be Pidgeot, Venusaur. But you do have to watch out for, the Electric types and Noctowl. Noctowl is going to be a big threat. But bringing that shiny Scissor could be absolutely clutch. And then Magnezone, as we see, making this list, which is really exciting because we haven't been able to use him pretty much at all. But he's going to do really well against Noctowl. He's going to do really well against Forretress. He's going to do well against Scissor. But he is going to get countered by that Vigoroth, so you do have to watch out for that. We keep going down. We see Venusaur. We see Pidgeot, which is actually pretty interesting. Pidgeot making a show here. Going to be countering those bug and grass type Pokemon. And barely beating Noctowl, so that's pretty interesting. But it is going to get heavily handled by the Alolan Graveler and Golems, which will basically just be having that rock throw fast attack with the electric / rock charge moves. So you could go either way with them. Golem looking like it comes out a little bit ahead, and that's probably due to the fact that it has Wild Charge and Rock Blast instead of Rock Blast and Thunderbolt. That Wild Charge definitely being a lot more efficient. And as we keep going down, we see Lantern. We do see Heracross. That's really interesting. Counter. If you guys happen to get a Heracross, maybe you're at GoFest and you got that trade, or you happen to live in Florida or South America, Heracross might be a good counter to a Vigoroth. But as we can see there, the rating is pretty low, which means it's going to be very close when it comes to the battle. So if we take a look at these sims, as you guys can see, Heracross can win actually in all shielding situations, especially early and late. So let's see if we go 2 shields. He's just going to win purely on counters. So you could technically invest in Heracross, double shielding both those body slams, and just win with counter alone. So that could actually come in very clutch when it comes to countering a Vigoroth. Vigoroth's just basically going to be beaten by shields to be able to be taken down, especially if you have that counter move. Munchlax is on here. I wish Munchlax was higher. He's very excited. I'm glad he didn't get banned, but he's not going to be super OP, right? That lick not going to be doing super effective damage against the field, but he does have Body Slam and Bulldoze. So he's going to be pretty tanky. He's going to be able to soak a lot of damage, but he's not going to be countering anything super heavily. The reason why Vigoroth is up there so high is because he has counter. That's the reason. So if we take a look at their moves, right, Body Slam, Bulldoze, Vigoroth has Body Slam, Bulldoze, but then he also has counter, which is like one of the #1 fast moves in the game. But Munchlax has Lick. That's why he's not ranked as high. Yeah, we just see a lot of bug-type Pokemon coming in here. Dustox coming in here with that confusion. Being able to counter the Venusaur and the Beedrill pretty hard. Countering the Vigoroth pretty decently. Yeah, this is exciting, guys. This looks like a pretty open meta when it comes to your 6-man team. I would highly suggest these top 3 guys. For sure, look to acquire for your team, especially for early practice. Forretress, Vigoroth, Noctowl. They're going to be great picks. They're great in general. They're being used, Noctowl and Vigoroth are being used for Worlds. Forretress, not so much for Worlds, but definitely for Rainbow Cups. You guys already have it like we spoke about earlier. But that is looking really good. So we're going to head over to PokeBattler.com, another amazing website you guys can check out. And they got some really good things going on at this website that I'll discuss in a video later. But we're just going to take a look at the rankings right now for well-rounded, random shielding overall. Just seeing who's up there. Again, guys, look at this. Vigoroth, Forretress, Noctowl. You guys are going to want to have these Pokemon. Definitely track them down. They're going to be really strong. Scissor, Venusaur, Beedrill, again, coming in. Magnezone there. Yeah, it's literally the mirror rankings that PvPoke has. Again, if maybe you don't have that Noctowl, you got no one to trade, you didn't save any, Pidgeot, guys. Pidgeot's going to be a great option, right? Wing Attack, Brave Bird, Aerial Ace, still going to be great, and it can win against that Noctowl like we saw earlier, so that could be a cool choice. Breloom again with that counter, Seed Bomb, Sludge Bomb, could be coming in really clutch. These picks look like a lot of fun. Definitely gonna be an interesting cup. And not a lot of super effective damage going all over the place for the fact that normal isn't going to have a massive counter with the fighting type Pokemon. However, the grass and bug really need to watch out for those flying, and those flying really need to watch out for those electric. So this is looking like a lot of fun, guys. Alright, guys, getting right into the battles. I'm leading Forretress and he is leading Venusaur. So as you guys know, this is an awesome lead for me. I'm set up very, very well. He's looking to bail out of there. He goes into his Vigoroth. So I'm switching to Noctowl, trying to see how this goes, but Noctowl is an absolute beast. That counter, because I am a flying normal type, is going to be hurting me a lot. I do get off this Sky Attack. He does decide to shield. Now, I'm going to have 2 Body Slam coming in here. He was storing a ton of energy. There's 1 Body Slam. Here comes another Body Slam. This is what I meant by Body Slam spam. I am going to have to shield. Now, he is going to get off another Body Slam here. So I'm just going to double shield here. I want to either burn his shield or take down this Vigoroth. So I am going to get the Sky Attack off. We don't burn the shield. We take him down critically low. Excuse me. So now we got the Vigoroth off the field, like the biggest threat in this tournament. We got him off the field. We have Noctowl. He brings in his own Noctowl. We were able to get the Sky Attack off at the last second. This is absolutely huge. We get the Sky Attack off. We bring in the Lantern. Now this is a Charge Beam Lantern, really able to handle those flying type Pokemon. We have a Thunderbolt ready to go. This Thunderbolt's going to be doing super effective damage to that Noctowl. He bails out. We switch right back to Forretress to handle the Venusaur. We don't really have to worry. These Frenzy Plants will hurt a little bit, but it's not going to absolutely kill us. But we are going to have to use a charge move here soon because he is storing so much energy. As you guys can see, I won't be able to finish him off with fast moves alone, so I need to use this Rock Tomb. But that's okay. His last Pokemon being Noctowl, I can just finish with the Lantern. He gets the Nightshade off to finish off my Forretress, and we finish off the Noctowl with the Charge Beam Fast Attack on the Lantern. So GG's. Moving to the next game, I lead Vigoroth. He leads Venusaur. So we switch to Noctowl, and as you guys saw there, I had Forretress as well on my team, so I can handle that Venusaur later on in the game. So we're going to use this Sky Attack on this Alolan Raichu. Now this Alolan Raichu is very squishy, and granted I could have done a Nightshade right there really to hurt it, but he didn't shield, so I am going to shield this right here. It is going to be a Thunder Punch. We are going to get off another Sky Attack. This will definitely force his first shield, so we do get his first shield, and we're going to go ahead and let the Noctowl go down now. I was wanting to do some decent damage to this Alolan Raichu and take out one of his shields, so Noctowl fulfilled its role. So now we're going to come in with that Forretress. We're going to farm up on the Alolan Raichu. And then he does have Venusaur in the back, but we got to figure out his last Pokemon. So he brings in Noctowl. Okay, so we're going to get off this Rock Tomb. And what this is going to do is either force the shield or do a decent amount of damage. So it forces the shield. We bail into the Vigoroth. We are going to shield right here to absorb the Sky Attack, and now we can go straight into Body Slam spam, but he does bring in the Frenzy Plant. Oof, that hurt, but we can get to the Bulldoze just in time. This Bulldoze is going to be doing a decent amount of damage to the Venusaur, as you guys see there, completely almost taking it out. He does knock us down though. This Frenzy Plant, however, is not going to be doing a ton of damage to our Forretress. We are going to farm a little bit, but we aren't going to be able to take out this Noctowl, right? We're going to be taking some decent damage from these Wing Attacks and Sky Attacks, so the Noctowl is going to be able to take out our Forretress, and that is going to be GG's. Very well played, and we're just going to move into the final match of the video, guys. Now, this last battle had a lot of fun. We lead with Venusaur this time. He leads with Beedrill. So this isn't a good matchup for us, right? He's got that aerial ace that could completely counter us. So we're going to switch to Noctowl to start doing some super effective damage with that wing attack. We're going to try to catch him with the Sky Attack, but he bails. So we're just going to go into Sky Attacks now. Now we have stored energy on this Vigoroth, so we know if we double shield, we can come out pretty well, taking down this Vigoroth as best as we can. So we use another Sky Attack. That is going to take down a decent chunk of health. We are going to go ahead and shield here. This Body Slam, even though we are normal, it's going to just do neutral damage, and it's going to hurt a lot, guys. So we decide to shield again. We want to get to this last Sky Attack or just finish off his last shield. So we get to the last Sky Attack. This is either going to finish him off or burn his last shield. It burns his last shield. I tried to switch there right at the end, but I couldn't. That's okay. Body Slam goes through. We bring in the Venusaur. I do get the little glitch there, but I have stored energy now on the Venusaur. So whatever's coming in is going to eat this Frenzy Plant. So we're going to get the Frenzy Plant off. It's a Forretress coming in. So we're going to switch to the Lantern because I think I can beat him to Hydro Pump before he can get to Earthquake, and we're going to see if this happens, but he decides to switch at the last second to Beedrill. That would have been really bad if I did get to that Hydro Pump, so we're just going to store a little bit more energy. We're going to go into Thunderbolt. This Thunderbolt's going to be doing super effective damage to that Beedrill. I think I'll have to check on that. We take out the Beedrill. We're going to get this Hydro Pump off. This Hydro Pump is going to clear the Forretress, and that is going to be GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys kind of found it informative, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Jungle Cup. The Jungle Cup is looking like a lot of fun, and for those of you who are coming to Dortmund, the Jungle Cup is going to be the Open Cup tournament to qualify to get yourself a slot for the Silph League Arena World Championships. So you're definitely going to want to learn up on the meta, get a team ready, and like I said earlier, guys, Forretress, Vigoroth, Noctowl, definitely going to be huge contenders, but remember, guys, Niantic could always drop a PvP update. They could do an update to a move pool or something of that nature, and really shake up the meta, so be aware of that things might change based on the moves they drop, just like they did back in Twilight, right? We saw that Ominous Wind, an Ancient Power update, or the Power Up Punch update. Something like that could happen, so be aware. But the Jungle Cup is looking like a ton of fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.